I'm going to be interview our advisor from University Malaya Pahang, Prof. Maria Dr. Ahmad Salihin. Okay. So can you do a bit of instructions about yourself?
Okay, thank you very much for the kind introduction. Alright, my name is Ahmad Salihin bin Samsudin. I'm one of the lecturer in the University of Malaysia Pahang under Faculty of Science, Industrials and Technology. So, okay, basically what I'm doing is my field is basically on the electrochemistry, which focusing on the development of the polymers as an electrolyte system and the application for the electrochemical devices such as supercapacitor, battery system, and also the studies of the functionality of the polymers material to be applied in as a degradable electrolyte system. Okay, so currently we focus more on the use producing on the solid electrolyte and also the gel electrolyte system. Why we are using the polymer as our main material for the electrolyte system? Since it's attracted me with the current issue that we face right now, the use of the liquid material in the energy devices, which lead us to conduct this work. Because of that, and another reason is there is the problem that occurred in the when we are using the liquid electrolyte system. From that, this is the idea came to us, and then we come up with the work with the use of polymer as a electrolyte to and hopefully we can replace the commercial in the future. Okay, so that's all about my brief introduction of myself.
Okay, thank you for the interesting information. So this is my first question for this interview. What is Prof's opinion about our project?
Okay, what I believe is on your present project, something like the use of sea water as a primary source to boost or to generate the electricity for the use of us as a user. Okay, so what we know right now, the sea salt water is free for us. Okay, we don't have to buy. And then in terms of the important the use of for your work project is since we need to know the source of the sea salt water, since in the sea salt water it contains with the sodium chloride, where in the sodium chloride there is a positive ion and also this negative ion which came from the sodium and also came from the chloride itself. Okay, so from that we believe it can act as an electrolyte system which can generate the electricity. Even now there is the study and also there is a product developed based on the use of what we call it is sea salt water, okay, which can produce the electricity and generate the electricity and the lighting up the community, especially the fishermen, especially as an emergency line. Okay, so this is some other application, and the importance about the use of the sea salt water is very useful, and then we don't have to spend our money since it's very easy to get and it's a free. That's the thing about the idea. And then one more thing, we can save the world, okay, through the use of the natural source, which is easily can get compared with use the material which came from the hazard material, which is lead us the pollution to the environment and also affect to our health.
Thank you for the opinion. Okay. Next, can salt water really be used as an alternative source for electricity? Like you just said before, salt water has an positive and negative charge. So can you say more about the?
Okay, so just I mentioned just now. Okay, since we need to know, as we use a salt as a source for our food, for cooking material. Okay, salt is a very well to be used in the cooking things, and then in terms of the producing energy or electricity from the sea salt, okay, ataupun we call it is a salt water, alright. The content with the sodium is a Na plus, okay, then with the chloride, okay, which is a negative charge, okay, so both that is there is an ion pairing contained with from the salt itself. Okay, each country and each place of any kind of beach or sea, they have content with a different concentration or different content of sodium chloride, or we call it is a sea salt water concentration. And then from that, it can act as an electrolyte based on this charge that we have from the sea salt water. Okay, by using a proper electrode, okay, we can produce the electricity, or we can generate the electricity to lighting up the bulb or to lighting up the lamp or anything. So at least we can we can have us to go beyond by using a sea salt water as an alternative source to replace or to use any kind of situation based on the using of sea salt water.
Thank you for the interesting information. Next, what is Prof suggested to improve our portion so that we can go more?
Okay, what I can see here when we try to run the experiment in the lab, okay, what we can do is the proper connection or the proper circuit connection. Okay, so this is the first priority in order for us to get the better result. Okay, especially to lighting up the LED or to lighting up the bulb. Okay, and then of course the choice of salt. Since we know, let's say we go to the places such as in Pahang, or we go to Melaka, we go to any places that near to the sea or near to the beach. When we try to use the sea salt water from there, it can give us a different kind of result. Okay, the result, what I mean here is the lighting up or to generate the electricity could be the sea salt water from any places have different concentration. Okay, so what we can improve from the work that we run just now is a proper in terms of their connection, and then we have to vary the concentration of salt that we use for our main electrolyte system. And then another thing to add up in the improvement of the work is the use of the proper electrode. As we can see just now, we are using aluminium and also copper as an electrode. From my study, the best option to use is magnesium and also carbon. Even the commercial that available in the market using a carbon as an electrode system for the sea salt water electrolyte things. Okay, so I think this is an improvement to go further. Okay, so from that we have to clarify, or even from that we can develop a new type of what we call it electrode system. Even the carbon is very big. Okay, you can use a source of carbon based on the palm kernel shell or anything. Okay, which available in the Malaysian source. Okay, so from that, I think we can improve from that, and then we can develop a good device or this or the sea salt water as a main source for the electrolyte system.
Okay, thank you for your opinion. I think if we have another opportunity in the future, we can improve more about our work. Okay, so the next question is that what is our other option that can also be used as an alternative source other than sea salt water?
Okay, another option rather than use of sea salt water, we need to know, since we are living with the polymer or plastic materials nowadays. Okay, so a lot of things surrounded us, surrounded by the plastic or the polymers material, since we are using, for example, a phone, the casing made from the polymers, and then what else, a watch, okay, anything, a plate, cup, bottle, alright, okay, so it's all made from the polymers. We know the polymers itself is easily to get. There is a classification of polymers. There is a biopolymers and also synthetic polymers. Now we're talking about the biopolymers material. The biopolymers material is naturally can get easy from the sources such as from the corn, from the potato, from the algae, from the seaweed. Okay, all these things is a source for the biopolymer. Alright, and we know the polymer itself is an insulating material. So we believe with the alteration or modification based on this type of polymer, we can improve or we can change the behavior from insulating to the conducting material. So this is an alternative in order to replace not only for the sea salt water, but also replacing the current material that used for the energy device, such as a battery system, such as a solar cell, or even in a fuel cell system. That's I believe the alternative option or material that can be used to use in the future, since it's a bright material in the future.
Wow, that is really interesting information, because I really didn't know that before you say about it. Okay, to my next question, what is the weakness about our project that you think?
Okay, the weakness. Okay, what I can see about the weakness. The weakness is in terms of preparation of the work. So, of course, the knowledge is very or requires improvement or require a polish. You have to polish in terms of knowledge. Okay, in terms of the basic physics, basic electronic, basic things. Okay, then in terms of the preparation of the sample, the choosing of the salt. Okay, so that's a thing I think which can be improved from you in order to get a better result.
Alright, thank you for your honest opinion, and we will try and do our best in the future. We will improve more. Okay, my next question is, my last question actually. In the future, maybe not in the meantime, but one day, do you think the use of salt water as an energy source will increase, or maybe will be bigger, will be known by other people?
Alright, yes, I can say yes. The use of sea salt water is one of the alternative, okay, for the energy source for in future. Okay, so why? The easiest answer is easy to get, and it's a free. And then we know the content of the positive and negative charge ions, which can produce the electricity. Even there is a product there based on the using of the sea salt water. So I think the future about the sea salt water used for the generating electricity is very high. Okay, so we can use it. We can light up everything. We can generate the electricity for the instrument itself with the proper of the research work in the future. So perhaps in the 5 or 10 years from now, we can see a lot of things, the use of sea salt water as a primary, maybe as a generating the electricity for us to be used in the future.
Okay, thank you really for your opinion, and I think the same. I think maybe in the future with some proper research, we can use more about we can know and use more about the sea salt water, because it will also benefit our earth that we make use of what we have. And yeah, that's all from me today. That's all that I interview about. Okay, so thank you, Prof. Madia, Dr. Ahmad Salihin. Thank you for your opinion and all. So that's all from us. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.